Okay, you're on.
Hi, my name is Daniel Baker. I'm an IT manager here at Johns Hopkins University. I'm here to show you a demonstration of our studios. Jeremy Lewis is one of our technicians. He's our videographer. He's helping us today. So first of all, I want to show you, this is one of our studios in the Bernstein office building. This is room 206. All of our studios are pretty much exactly the same. As you see in the studio, there is social distancing set up for other people in the room. If there's no one else in the room, you are allowed to have your mask off. If there are other people in the room, you should be wearing a mask. Okay, so I'm going to ask Jeremy, this is the computer that we use. It's on a table. You can see many components. The computer, keyboard and mouse are wireless. We have a remote control and a PowerPoint presenter. We have a document camera. We have a printer. We have a screen, an external screen. We have an OWL camera, and we have a clock for the instructor to keep track of time. There's also a whiteboard behind the instructor, so that could be captured also. Okay, so the first time when you come into the studio, you have a lot of choices. Because this is an electronic desk, it can go up and down. So you could stand for your section. You can sit down for your section. I'm going to sit. I'm going to go ahead and log in to the computer. You log in with your, I actually need you right, oh, okay, no, you're fine. So we log into the computer. As the computer is warming up, I'm going to go ahead using the remote and power on the large screen. The large screen is set up to duplicate the same thing that's on the TV. The computer is a touch screen, so you could simply touch anywhere to use it. And if you needed to use the power button, it's right here on the lower corner. If you needed to use a USB device, you can plug one in right here on the side. All right, when my computer starts up, I'm already into Zoom, and you can see Zoom is ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and start a meeting just to show you some of the Zoom features. So generally you have to click join with computer audio, which I'm going to do. This is the OWL camera. You can see that it's lit up, and the OWL camera is currently warming up. Once the OWL camera has warmed up, it'll take a picture of the room, and now you can see Jeremy capturing the session. You can see me here at the desk. So as I mentioned, the desk is electronic, so if you would like to present standing up, you can. And there are two cameras in the room, so I'm going to show you just the first camera is the OWL camera down there, and the second camera is the camera right here. So this is a full body shot if you would like to teach with a full body shot. If you want to teach with the head and shoulders shot, you can choose the integrated webcam, and it's under the video settings. I'm just choosing the integrated webcam. And now I have a frontal camera here, which is a much better picture here. And I can also use the whiteboard if I wanted to now. And here's the board for the example. Okay, so that's using the whiteboard. That's using the integrated camera. That's using, if I wanted to go back to the OWL camera, I could just choose the Meeting OWL Pro camera. That gives me the standing up view. And one more thing I like about this view is we have the clock, and we can see what time it is and when our meeting is about to end. Some other features of the room, I'm going to use the up and down buttons just to move the table down. And I could use the memory buttons if I wanted to remember the position. Some other features that are in the room is a document camera. The document camera is a high-def document camera. In order to run the document camera, this is assuming you're going to show something on a piece of paper. So the first thing you do, it's a very simple operation. And Jeremy, could you get in on this a little closer? You just hit the power button here. The light will come on to the document camera. You can put any article underneath of the document camera. And then on the computer, I'm going to share the document camera. So first I'm going to pull up the document camera software. That's called vSolution Link, and we'll rename that to be Document Camera. This is a pop-up message that we're going to tell it not to happen anymore. We're just going to tell it no. Here's the document camera. So to look at it, you can just double click on it, and now you can see the items on the document camera. It's a little tough here, but this is a remote control. So I'm actually clicking on, this is the remote control for the document camera, so I'm zooming out. And, I'm sorry. And this is the picture for the document camera. So now if I'm in my Zoom meeting and I wanted to share, I can choose the vSolution, the VZ8 Lite screen here. And now I'm sharing, as you can see, the document camera. And the document camera is live, so you can see my fingers are underneath it. And you can use the buttons to focus, to zoom in, to zoom out. You can use the top of the camera to change the angle of where it's at. So that's the document camera piece. I'm closing that software. I'm going to stop sharing. And the last piece is my printer. So I'm going to end the meeting. If I did need to print a document, I would simply bring up a document on the web, Control P to print, but the HP printer is selected here automatically. I'm just going to hit print. And the light will blink when something queues up. And we have a printout of something. So if you need to print something out before your class, you can. And your printouts could be used under the document camera if you wanted to. And to turn the document camera off, I'm just hitting the light button there. So it's a final rule for the classroom. Actually, not quite a final rule for the classroom. The classroom also has a wireless presenter. So if you did have PowerPoint, you could click your way through your slides, and you don't have to look at your slides. You could be looking at either this camera or that camera right there. So that's the studio. When you are done, we ask you to please log out of our computer system. We also ask you to please use the wipes and items in the room to wipe down the surface of the table. And we hope that this demonstration has been beneficial for you to use our studios. Thank you so much, and good luck with using our studios.